welcome back to In the Middle of a Huge Trees. Today guys, I wanted to talk about this arm piece. Why do I have a girl here and a guy here and blah 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 blah. Okay, you guys see that? She has a rabbit and everything. There's an elixir here. So anyways, let me tell you the story. Okay, one day like 10 years ago, when my husband and I first started going out or whatever, so we would shop at like Goodwill or the Savers. You know what that is? Like the thrift store. Okay, so I go to the thrift store and then I find this statue. The statue is made out of plastic. It's Cheng'e, the Chinese goddess of the moon. Cheng'e, the Chinese goddess of the moon. It was so beautiful, this statue. I had kept it. It had a little rabbit, and that's what I love so much because I'm the year of the rabbit. Okay, so I had put it up on our aquarium. Okay, and it was there for like a good year, year and a half. But then it fell down one day and then it broke. So I was so sad, okay? I was so sad. And so I threw it away. It's not like, you know, I mean, I guess you could fix it, but still to me it was like already broken. Okay, so fast forward like 3-4 years later, I'm at the tattoo convention. I'm a vendor, so I have my own booth there, you know, every year. Okay, so this is actually, I think, my first year or second. No, it's my first year. It was my first year there. Okay, so I had to go use the bathroom before they opened the center. It was the Blaisdell Center here in Honolulu in Hawaii. Okay, so I had to use I needed to use the bathroom, and then I see like this guy selling a whole bunch of like artifacts, masks and stuff like that. And then on my way to the bathroom, okay, it's like something catches my eye. Like I saw a statue. It was made of bronze, but it looked exactly like the freaking statue, you know? Chang'e, the goddess of the moon. And I was like, whoa. And so I was like, okay, wait. So I stepped into his booth, and then all of a sudden a mask that was hanging, one of his artifacts, it fell down on one of his showcases, and it broke like pah. Like glass just flew all over. And so the guy who had the booth, he was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Anyways, I was like, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to look at your things before, you know, we go about the whole day, because I think that was like 8 to 10 hour day, you know, it's like 3 days. And so, okay, so I use the bathroom, and then so every time I use the bathroom, I have to pass by this guy. And so I already did notice that, like, it's a statue, it's bronze, it's Chang'e, but I keep thinking about it. So actually on the third day of that whole convention, I was loading up my stuff to go home, and then I stopped, you know, I was like, excuse me, I want to know about this statue, like, I have questions. And you know, he looked at me, he was like, you know, no one has ever just wanted to know about a piece. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll tell you the story. And he told me the whole story of Chang'e. And I forget how he had that, but he had that statue like long time, and he can't even remember, I think, where he got it. But he sold me the statue. It's actually packed up somewhere, but I actually have it, and it's made out of bronze. Like, I can't break it, it's so heavy. So yeah, that's the story of why I got it tattooed, because that story, it took like years and years to build. You know, it was like a statue I saw at a thrift store, it broke, and then I didn't see it until later again at a convention center, a tattoo convention center, where a guy is selling all these artifacts and old things or whatnot, and then I find it. So I just felt like it was so special. It was like the first thing I ever tattooed. So there's a lot of versions of the story of Chang'e, the goddess of the moon. But so from, you know, the more popular stories. This lady, she was home alone. There was this elixir here that was home with her, and someone came to her home, infiltrated her home, and said, "Give me the elixir, I want the elixir of immortality." And so she's like, "No, no, no." And then she drank it. She drank it. She flew all the way up to the moon. Okay, and she's by herself up on the moon, but she has her rabbit over there with her. And they be, you know, making more potions and stuff up there. But so this is her man who wasn't home, you know. Oh, wait a minute. I missed that whole freaking... This, I missed the whole freaking story. Okay, so how he got the elixir. That's what I forgot to tell you. How this guy got the elixir was... There was the hot sun scorching the earth, you know, and he shot down all the suns except for one. And then for doing so good or whatever, they gave him the elixir of immortality. And then the elixir of immortality, the wife had him at home when old boy wasn't even home. So instead of giving it to the bad guy, she drank it and flew to the moon. So it's pretty sad, you know. But if you guys want to go ahead and look it up, yeah, it's Cheng'e, the goddess of the moon. I'll go ahead and put it in the link description of how to spell it. But the story is just beautiful and like sad. But hey, that's the story of my arm, you know. It's not like some people are like, "Oh my god, you're not even Chinese, why do you have that?" Like, because there's a story behind it. There's a story behind it, you know. There's a reason. But I love it. I love it. Have a good day, guys, and much aloha. I'm hungry. I have to go eat.